Welcome in. Welcome to Bears After Dark. What a game. I mean, who in the world would have thought at the start of that game? I mean, we were down 3-14. I don't know the exact order of it. I think it went 21-3, and I think we got a field goal in there. I mean, I'm at a loss for words just to preface with this. This is a crazy game. First playoff win in like at least 10 years. Welcome. I mean, this is it. This is all we've been asking for. Cardiac bears every single week. Give you a heart attack every week. I was absolutely adding up all of my notes to just go down the entire defense, roast them one by one, roast Caleb. Couldn't get anything going the entire game. What a game. All right. So, very last play. I mean, good. He just had a Hail Mary. Way too much time in the pocket. I get we only rushed 3 with that, but the refs didn't help the entire game. They helped at the end. We had the 10-second runoff from the injury. That was great. That went from 30 seconds to 20 seconds. That was a huge break on our end. Then they had where they ran it out of bounds. It was at 2 seconds. I think it should have been at. They raised it back up to 7, so that was whatever. Gave him a little more time, but that was still the last play because he held the ball forever. What a game! I'm at a loss for words. At start, very slow, very sloppy start. Couldn't get anything going. Just kept 3 and out. The first drive was actually really good. Caleb looked phenomenal. He was executing. We were like 4 for 4, 3 for 3 on third down. It was moving excellent, and then we had to settle for a field goal. From there until halftime, we just couldn't get anything going. Defense was Swiss cheese. We were getting cooked. Every time Josh Jacobs even touched the ball, he was getting 5 yards at least every single play. They were just gaining positive plays every time. We couldn't get a stop. Same thing in the earlier games that we played this year. Third downs are just tragic with us. They were attacking Kyler Gordon all game long. I understand you're coming back from an injury, but if they're going to line you up against any receiver they have, third string, fourth string, fifth string, and every one of them is beating you, Kyler, I mean, you're supposed to be good. And I want to give you the benefit of the doubt with that and say you're coming off an injury. So I understand that, Kyler, but man, you have to step up there. We took a huge injury there, especially now moving on. TJ Edwards, he's definitely out, or he's out indefinitely. He was in a leg cast getting carted off the field. That really sucks. I mean, DeMarco Jackson isn't that bad. He's a good replacement for it. He's very fast, so he's definitely faster than TJ, but TJ is the captain of that defense. What a game. Third down was terrible. Offensive line has been good all year. For some reason, we had through the middle where the best on our team is supposed to be. We were just letting wide open Quay Walker just run up the middle the whole game. So Caleb was scrambling out to his right, just running for his life and just throwing the ball every time. I don't know what happened there. Need to get that fixed up. I think right now it depends on who wins out of the 49ers game, who is the lower seed. The lower seed is automatically going to play the Seahawks. So we are either going to play the Rams. Obviously, I think the Rams are the 5th seed. So if the Eagles win, we play the Eagles. All right. If the 49ers win, then we play the Rams. That's how it works. Because Seahawks automatically get lowest seed. 49ers win, Seahawks play 49ers. We're either playing the Rams or the Eagles. Both those tough opponents. We have already beat the Eagles earlier in the year, and the Rams didn't look that good earlier against the Panthers. Very close game, came down the wire. So honestly, I think we have a chance in either one of the matchups we play. Not if we played like how we played today. Not with the super slow starts we had. We won't have a chance there. We're gonna have to get some stuff figured out all year long. Slow starts. Like, I don't know what we have to figure out, Ben, but something. We got way too, he's known for his trick plays. Yes, he does a lot of trick plays. We had Cole Kmet scrambling out, ready to throw the ball. We did it too much. We did a little, weird handoff. This happened twice. We did it with Luther Burden one time. Absolutely blew it up. I'm surprised he even held onto the ball there. We did the same thing with DJ, and as soon as the handoff happened, he got clobbered. And then just the fumbles. I mean, Cole Kmet, crucial. I do think that was a catch, and we recovered the ball, but it ruled incomplete, so that really didn't help us. And then we had the incomplete that I think Colson Loveland dropped. So we just kept getting incompletes. We just couldn't get it going. We hated the defense a lot early in the half. The first half, defense was getting killed. The only reason we were in this game at the end was because the defense got like 5 stops in a row. And we still didn't score. We kept going for it on fourth down. One of the ones, Caleb hurt his ankle, just scrambled out and threw it. Seemed like every fourth down, they just sent a blitz and we couldn't pick it up. And he scrambled out and just threw the ball. Offensive line just really didn't play well. Ozzie Trapillo went out in that game, so Theo had to come in. We'll have to check the injuries on that, but just to get into some stats, Romeo Dobbs, again and again, every week we play, he seems like he has over 100 yards. Their third downs, toss it up to Dobbs, and he catches it. He had 8 receptions, 124 yards. Absolutely torched us. Most of them was on Kyler Gordon. You're going to hear a common occurrence with this. All the receivers against Kyler Gordon. Matthew Golden, he had I think his long of the 36 where he scored the touchdown. No one could tackle. I mean, he went left, right, just right in the end zone. No one could tackle. So he had 4 for 84 yards, 1 touchdown. Dobbs had 1 touchdown. Jaden Reed, I think that was him that jumped over the pile and fumbled the ball, but they managed to, I think it was Dobbs that recovered that. So, I mean, that's just us. Kevin Byard, if you watch that, he's standing right there. Go after the ball. Or if the ball would have went out of bounds, that was a touchback for us. We get the ball back. Couldn't get any breaks in that. Go after the ball. It happened again on the kickoff where Josh Jacobs, we punched the ball loose. No one went after it. They recovered that as well. But Jalen Reed, 4 receptions, 43 yards. Christian Watson, 3 catches, 36 yards, a touchdown. I mean, all 4 of these guys had a touchdown. I'll give it to him. Jordan Love was passing the ball around. He was giving it to everyone. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players that at least have 1 catch. He could pass to whoever, and it was becoming complete. He played a really good game. His stats read 24 for 46. 46 dropbacks he had. 323 yards, 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. He played a really good game. I mean, we had him in the second half. The first half, he could do whatever he wanted. The defense really stepped up in the second half, so we all need to give him a lot of props. I know we all hate on the defense and Dennis Allen, but they really stepped up there. That was huge. Caleb, I don't know. I think this was his most yards he's ever thrown for. He went 24 for 48. So each quarterback's had over 45 dropbacks. That is unheard of. That's a lot in a game. Each team just had a lot. It just kept going back and forth, back and forth. I don't know how many drives were total, but it was a lot. Caleb, 24 for 48, 361 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. One of the interceptions was the one where Luther Burden seemed like he did not know the route he was supposed to run. On a fourth down, I think he was wide open. Caleb thought he was supposed to run a post. Luther kept going on a streak. Either one was open, but I assume that Caleb knew the route. Luther should have cut it in because it would have been wide. So that was an interception. I can't think of the other one. It was probably on a fourth down as well. I think it was early in the game when he just tossed it up. But, yeah, he threw 2 interceptions but 2 touchdowns. He came back at the end. He has the nickname Iceman. He just deserved it again today. That is him. Caleb is the Iceman, the best Bears quarterback that we have ever had in history. And it's not a question. Please, I'm up for debate. Let me know who else you would even add in that category. He just broke the most consecutive starts by any Bears, I think. Maybe tied it or something with Sid Luckman. I can't remember that, but I think either he broke it or tied it. Running backs couldn't do anything. I mean, our running game was not working at all. 13 carries for DeAndre Swift, 54 yards, a touchdown. Touchdown was huge. We needed it. I'm glad he fought into it and didn't just get taken down right at the goal line there. Long of 8 yards. Common Unguy was massive on our 3rd and 4th down. He fought for it. He had a long of 9 yards, 27 yards total. Caleb took it when it mattered. 4 carries for 20 yards. I thought that would have been a bigger part of this game, honestly. He didn't run as much as I thought he would. Colston Loveland. Every week we talk about him. He comes up when it matters. He is incredible. There's all the comparisons about Tyler Warren and Colston Loveland. You tell me what tight end you want there. I'm taking Colson Loveland every day of the week. He's incredible. I cannot wait to see what this becomes in the future. The best pick, one of the best picks in Ryan Poles' tenure. And I know Ben Johnson has a huge impact on that. He had 8 receptions, 137 yards. He just kept coming when it mattered. Like every single time it was a huge play, he was there. DJ Moore, 6 receptions, 64 yards. He played a touchdown and a long of 25 yards. He played well. I'll give him that. But there was a crucial drop that he had when Caleb scrambled out, hit him right in the hands, and he dropped it. He battled through injuries. There was a few times he went up and down. He's a tough player every time he comes back in. So props to DJ on that. But needed you to catch that. It worked out anyways. Rome, welcome back. 2 receptions, 44 yards, a long of 27 yards. If I'm not wrong, that was on like that 4th down, and Caleb came up. He did his little Superman jump, Michael Jordan to the left, that very few other quarterbacks in the league can make that throw besides Caleb. Maybe Josh Allen, Patrick. I really don't think anyone else. So, incredible. DeAndre Swift was doing very well. We had good checkdowns. 2 catches, 38 yards, 23, a long of 23. Kamananga, 1 catch, 22 yards. Olamide had 1 catch, 8 yards. Durham, 1 catch, 6 yards. Defense, surprisingly, Jaquan led in total tackles, 5 solo. Tremaine, 5 solo as well. Austin had him a game. I think he is the only defensive lineman that even got a sack in this game. We just cannot seem to ever get pressure on Jordan Love. He sat comfy all day, and that's going to continue to be a problem if we can't figure out a way of getting pressure. As soon as we blitz, we leave the middle of the field wide open. So it's just pick your poison. We either try to get pressure or we give up the middle of the field. You just can't figure it out. And I don't think it's on our defense coordinator. I just think it's on the personnel. We need a game changer. And all respect to Montez, but it's not him. He's not a closer. He's a good complimentary guy. We need to get another one. Maybe Austin Booker will become that. But you could clearly see the frustration on Caleb all game. I know he's tried to work on just his composure throughout it, but he was mad. You could see it on the 4th down when he chucked that up. Just every single time, he got angry. But he kept his composure and played. Played at the end when Iceman came out. Packers defense, I mean, they were flying around. We had to do so much trickery and fakes. Like, we faked it out left, past the screen. They were flying to the ball. You could tell they had intensity. We pulled it out, though. Kyler, as I've said so many times, they were just killing him. I get you're coming back from an injury. Again, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. But, man, they were just picking their target against you. Whoever you were lined up on, they were coming at you. And we're playing man so much, so they just had the opportunity all the time. I think Jalen really stepped up this game. There was a few crucial plays when he came up and batted the ball away. Nashawn Wright as well. We had a few matchups like the touchdown that either Dobbs or Watson had when he was lined up against Tremaine. I mean, you have a 4-3 guy running on a linebacker. I don't know how that happened, if it was just a miscommunication, bad play. But that was terrible. Can't have that. And we just, so many missed opportunities. Either we were settling for 3 when we needed a score in the second half when defense was finally getting a stop, and we got 9 points. I was like, we had our chance there. Going into half, couldn't score there. Just every time we had to settle for a field goal, I was just like, that's it. And surprisingly, we came back and fought. Defense just kept getting stops. Defense is the whole reason we won this game. So, complete. Give it up to them. Great effort by them. That's awesome. Defense gave ourselves a chance at the end, and we came in. I was definitely one to think that we scored too early because we couldn't stop them. I guess at the end we stepped up a lot, but I thought we scored too early. I'm glad we did score. The play to DJ was good. Caleb hit him right in the hands. He caught it. Caleb's him. Caleb is that quarterback we've been waiting years for. So I'm excited to see who we play and how that game lines up. But not only are we not done at the end of the regular season, we're not 1 and out. There's been a lot of comparisons to Matt Nagy and Ben Johnson about have a great, incredible first year. I think both years was 11 wins too. Matt Nagy's first year, Ben Johnson. Hey, I think there's a complete difference between them. Ben Johnson has his team bought in. I don't know how many of you guys didn't think that was game when it was 21-3. Like, I thought that was signed check, put it away, sealed. Like, I kept watching. I'm glad I almost put it up because I was frustrated in it. But we kept fighting. Defense got the stop out from halftime. I don't think we scored from there. Maybe we got a field goal. I just don't really have much words to say with that. Just had to get on here and talk about it. Big, deep plays, kill our momentum. Every time we would get a stop, they would always have Dobbs, and that just continued to happen. We would just give it up deep because we play so underneath. Either they're running mesh concept the whole time, just running drags, and then they'd slip them up, and you have a 4-2 guy just burning our entire defense. Our O-line on third downs must improve, though, because Caleb's scrambling for his life and just happened to make stuff happen. So all props to you, Caleb. You really stepped up in this game. You deserve all the hype, all the Iceman. That's you. You got frustrated in this game, completely understand it, but you kept swinging. Ben, you stayed with him. We went forward on fourth down like 6 times. He hit an absolute dot on DJ Moore early in the game. We went for it on like our own 32nd yard line. Big balls, Ben. I mean, it worked out for us. We didn't score on that drive because we went for it on fourth down later. Just didn't work. But he knew that our defense couldn't stop their offense, so we just had to keep going for it on fourth down. Maybe I'll have another video up tomorrow or something, talk about more in depth. I just had a few notes on the game, just wanted to hop on here, talk about instant reactions on it. But Bears 21, Packers 37. Who would have thought at halftime? I didn't. I'm glad we kept fighting. The home crowd was great advantage. They were in it till the end, just finding anything to celebrate. We even just sacked Jordan Love one time, and it was still like 21-3. They went crazy, so way to show out. We got ourselves another home game no matter who we play next week. So we're in it, Chi-Town. Till next week.